Welcome to this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30, as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioners' Bulletin Board and released on the county's website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the administrative office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Rick Dyer, Colleen Roberts, and Randy Sparacino, working for you.
Well, good morning, and I'll call to order the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for April 9th, 2025. It's 9:30, and we're in the Courthouse Auditorium and also on audio-video conference. And let's begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you stand and join us, please. Thank you. And first up, we have a Years of Service Award today with Nadara Kent from Health and Human Services Department. So if you join us at the podium, we'll be right down there.
Figure out where to be. You guys should be in the middle. I'm going to be on the fringe.
Step right down.
You're always on the fringe. I am. That's what I've been told. I've been told it's where I like to be. Why don't not me in front?
We keep backing up.
Sorry.
I'm going to keep backing up.
Scoop over.
Yeah,
All right, it's my honor to recognize Nadara for her 25 years of service. She goes by Dee Dee, correct? Yes. Nadara Kent has consistently provided excellent customer service while working at the front desk of the Jackson County Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, also known as WIC. As a bilingual WIC Office Specialist 3, Dee Dee answers the phone, enrolls new individuals into WIC, and verifies WIC participation eligibility. She takes great pride in her job and community and is friendly, professional, and always willing to help. It is not uncommon for Spanish-speaking participants to request Dee Dee to assist them. Dee Dee exemplifies passion to serve and supports the women, infants, children, and families that rely on WIC. In March 2024, as a participant contacted the WIC program manager saying, "I just needed to say a big thank you to Dee Dee at the front desk of WIC for her help, her efficiency, and most of all, her kind attitude." Dee Dee has even had such a positive effect on people that one WIC participant named her baby after her. Wow, that is very impressive. Dee Dee, on behalf of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners, congratulations on your 25 years of continuous service to Jackson County. You have been a devoted and hardworking employee who consistently offers us your best. Thank you for your dedication to the citizens of Jackson County.
So 25 years at HHS, you've seen a lot over there. I know you've seen the expansion and contraction of the employees, of the staff over there. You've seen the building of a new building, which I'm sure you appreciate. Through it all, though, like most HHS employees, I've encountered just great dedication to their job, and obviously you exemplify that. I already named my son, or else maybe I'd consider him But thank you and congratulations.
And I just want to add my congratulations too, and thank you for the service, a great service to Jackson County, to our citizens, and for doing it for 25 years. That's just incredible at any job, but in public service, I think it probably is. We seem to have it a lot in Jackson County, which is awesome. But anyway, I just hope all the future DDs are as valuable to Jackson County as you are. So congratulations and thank you.
It's a pleasure to work with Dee Dee. She does an amazing job with our WIC participants, and she's actually been gone for a little while. We have her back, and we're already, answering the phones, seeing clients, just doing a great job as usual. So thank you, Dee Dee.
And I think everyone's said it all, but thank you, Dee Dee. It's a joy to work with you. I'm honored.
I always love when I come out the bottom door and I spit right out into WIC. It seems like you always look up right at the right time and you always smile at me and say hi. And I'm like, oh, I can get through the day now. Dee Dee said hi to me. So thank you so much. And I know you are very well known for your friendly manner and the way you welcome people into the building. So thank you for all your years of service.
It's you.
It's you.
I just want to say thank you. It's been the best job I ever had. I love my coworkers and my boss and everybody. It's been great. Thank you.
Here's your plaque. It's a heavy one. Be careful.
It is.
They're building those things more sturdy nowadays.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
See ya.
Thank you, Dee Dee.
Thank you.
Well, next up, we will move on to our request for and discussion of non-agenda items. It's a 5-minute limit pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, Section 213.06. Members of the public may address any item not on the agenda. However, pursuant to RS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that's not on the agenda. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raised by asking staff to follow up on any questions or placing the matter on an agenda in the future for discussion. There's nobody signed up in the auditorium, but if you would like to speak, you can come to the podium and give your name and address and say whatever you'd like. Or if you're online, you can raise your Zoom hand and we'll bring you into the meeting. So,
Madam Chair, I do have someone with their Zoom hand raised.
great, bring them on in. Thank you. Good morning. You can unmute and give your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Brenda Raj, and my address is 659 Fordyce Street in Ashland. I want to thank you very much. Last week, I shared for 5 minutes my personal story, and today I have a much shorter question. This is a follow-up question. So first, I'll reiterate what I had asked about last week, and that was that the federal Department of Health and Human Services had cut $11 billion in federal grants to the states, and the money supported mental health services, addiction treatment, and programs to track infectious diseases. And my question was, how is that going to affect the county? And I understand from Mr. Jordan that the county has contracts with the state to provide these services, that the county is not mandated to provide these services. So Mr. Jordan was quite clear that if funding is cut to the county would cut these services and they would not be offered anymore. So what my question was if the state has a partial cutback in funding, would our health and human services departments get to choose for themselves how they would apply these funding cuts? And if so, would there be public hearings about that? That's my question.
Okay, is there anything else you want to say? And we'll try to get you whatever we can answers at the end of the public comment time.
No, that's fine. I think I said plenty last week, and thank you very much.
Thank you for coming back and with your follow-up. Anybody else online or in the auditorium?
Madam Chair, there's no one else with their Zoom hand raised.
Okay, so we'll close the public comment. Does staff have any answers or follow-up on Brenda's question?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a very simple answer, but I'll give my best effort here. So the county doesn't provide all mental health services, as I referenced last week. General counseling and mental health services is done through the coordinated care organizations. Those are separate contracts with the state, with the coordinated care organizations. So with specific regard to the services we deliver, which are primarily crisis services and services for indigent clients, our contracts specify what the service delivery elements are. So if we accept the contract, those are the service delivery elements we provide. Where we're allowed to have local control over those service delivery elements, we obviously are able to prioritize how those services and which services are delivered, but generally the state contract specifies what the services and service delivery elements will be. So if they cut our funding, we expect them to cut the service delivery elements proportionately. If they don't do that, we have the option to opt out of providing the services. So we may or may not, and I really can't answer a scenario question without all the facts. So
Right.
I don't know what we would or would not do. I can say generally that the contract governs the services we deliver.
Thank you. And we did just have budget hearings the last 2 days, and from what I understood, nothing has been cut as service delivery in Jackson County.
Well, we're proposing,
As it stands today.
and I don't want to say nothing has been cut, as a result of announced cuts at the federal level. We have not received any information as to specific programs we may cut. We made other cuts for other reasons in programs, but with specific regard to the question, those announced cuts haven't made its way through the state to us, to our contracts, and we're not aware of any reductions or what they may be at this point. We're waiting patiently, and when we find out, then we will take appropriate action. I do want to say that there will not be public hearings by the county. It's an administrative function. It's a contractual relationship. The public hearings occur at the state level in the budget process about budget allocations for those services. So if the public is interested in having a say into what services should be funded or not, they need to contact their state representatives or the state legislature and participate in the state budget process.
Oh, good suggestion. Okay. Well, thank you. Hope that answers concerns. I think there's a lot of unknown what we're all looking at every department, and some concern at, of course, the service level. I will move on to the consent calendar of minutes of meetings from the Board of Commissioners work session for March 18th, 2025, the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for March 19th, 2025, and the Board of Commissioners staff meeting for March 20th, 2025.
I'll move approval of the consent calendar as read.
Second.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And for discussion deliberation, we have an order authorizing a customer order form and rider to customer order form and master subscription and services agreement with Velocity EHS Holdings Incorporated, order number 57-25. Mr. Jordan.
Madam Chair, members of the board, thank you. In this case, Jackson County, through our facility maintenance department, we use Velocity EHS Holdings Incorporated to track and maintain safety data sheet records. The term of the order form and the rider is June 30th of 2025 through June 29th of 2028, unless it's terminated as provided for in the rider. It's a $50,440 expense for the term of the order form, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you. Any questions? Okay.
Move adoption of order number 5725.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. then we have a first reading and the scheduling of a second reading and a public hearing of an ordinance adopting supplemental findings of fact and conclusions supporting ordinance number 2023-8 pursuant to LUBA Land Use Board of Appeals remand number 2024-002, which is a comprehensive plan map amendment from agricultural land to aggregate resource land and zoning map amendment from exclusive farm use to aggregate removal, and to add a portion of the property, 324 acres, to the county's Goal 5 inventory of significant aggregate resources on property described as Township 35 South, Range 1 West, Section 1, Tax Lot 100, Section 2, Tax Lot 100, and Section 3, Tax Lot 100, located at 16568 Highway 62 in Eagle Point. The applicant is Freeland Associates. It's file number 439-23-00001 LRP remand, ordinance number 2025-2. Mr. Jordan, did you have more to add to that one?
Yeah, Madam Chair, members of the board, in this case, the Board of Commissioners did first approve file number 439-23-00001 by ordinance number 2023-8. As you know, the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife subsequently appealed the county's original decision to the Oregon Land Use Board of Appeals. The Land Use Board of Appeals remanded the decision back to the county by LUBA number 2024-002, final opinion and order. The ordinance now before the Board of Commissioners includes supplemental findings of facts and conclusions and revised conditions in order to address the concerns of ODF&W and the Land Use Board of Appeals remand. It's recommended that the first reading of the ordinance be held on April 9th, 2025, and that the second reading and public hearing be scheduled for Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. in the courthouse auditorium and also by audio-video conference. If adopted on April 23rd, 2025, the ordinance will become effective June 23rd of 2025.
Thank you.
All right. I will move approval of the first reading, scheduling of the second reading and public hearing to be scheduled for Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. in the courthouse auditorium and by audio-video conference of ordinance number 2025-2.
Second.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And next, we have an order authorizing amendment number 3 to ground lease dated August 21st, 1996 with the Rogue Valley Family Fun Center, LLC. It's order number 58-25. Mr. Jordan.
All right, Madam Chair, I just graduated college back then. Jackson County will extend a lease of a property to the Rogue Valley Family Fun Center, LLC, which is located at 1A Penninger Road, Central Point, for the operation of the Family Fun Center. The original ground lease had estimated annual revenue of $65,000, and the term was August 21st of 1996 through August 31st of 2006, with an option to extend for 3 additional 10-year terms. Amendment number 1, dated June 10th, 1999, authorized the addition of a golf driving range, increasing the estimated annual revenue by $12,000 to a total of $77,000. Amendment number 2 did not affect the estimated annual revenue or the term of the ground lease. Amendment number 3 will increase the estimated annual revenue by $103,000 to a total of $180,000 and extend the term through June 30th of 2056. The amendment does require ratification to become effective September 1st of 2024. It's a total estimated annual revenue of $180,000, and I do recommend your approval.
Any questions? Okay.
Move approval of order number 5825.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
I think they're going to have a good run there as soon as the Pandemic Resource Center is finished, for sure.
Yep.
I will likely not be here when the leases are up in 2056.
No.
I was hoping I'd be able to play miniature golf on that date, but probably not.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes, thank you. And now we have an order authorizing an affiliation agreement with Southern Oregon University, and this is order number 59-25. Mr. Jordan. I thought I had the numbers wrong, but
That's okay. Thank you. In this case, Southern Oregon University will provide graduate student internship placements within Jackson County, assisting in the development of new professionals. The term of the agreement's upon execution through 5 years. This is coming through Health and Human Services Department, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
And I will move approval of order number 59-25.
Second.
Any discussion? I think internships are great.
Be a good program. for sure.
Future employees and a future for the students.
Lots of good students, options to choose from at Southern Oregon University. I know one, as a matter of fact.
Commissioner Dyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino,
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts.
Yes. And our final order is an order authorizing an owner's acceptance of bidder's proposal for contract number 02.25SC with LTM Incorporated, doing business as Knife River Materials. It's order number 60-25. Mr. Jordan.
Madam Chair, members of the board, in this case, an invitation to bid was published in the February 5th, 2025 edition of the Rogue River Press, the February 7th, 2025 edition of the Daily Journal of Commerce, and also posted to the Jackson County website on February 10th of 2025. This is to supply hot mixed asphalt concrete to Jackson County. This will be for use on road projects during calendar year 2025. We received one bid from LTM Incorporated, doing business as Knife River Materials, for 1/2 quarter minus hot mixed asphalt concrete. The bid total was $966,000. Knife River Materials, doing business as LTM Incorporated, doing business as Knife River Materials, did submit the only bid. However, Jackson County still reserves the right to purchase hot mix asphalt concrete from other suppliers. That'll be done at market price, and it'll be done when the location of the supplier's plant is a shorter distance to the job site, which reduces cost, and or when it's in the best interest of Jackson County to do so. The majority of these materials will be used in fiscal year 25-26. These will be purchased up to the amount of $966,000 by a standard purchase order as needed for the period of May 1st, 2025 through November 1st, 2025. It's a potential total financial expense of $966,000, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
Move approval of order number 60-25.
And I will second.
Any discussion?
Commissioner Sparacino,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts.
Yes, thank you. That does conclude our agenda, so our meeting is adjourned.